She said, Sean, nobody wants to talk about the past. The past has a lot of ugly stories to it. Nobody wants to talk about the past. And she wouldn't tell me nothing. And then when I get older and I get the address to drive me and my children down there, it was part of my awakening in life, because when I got there, I was crying as if I was coming home to a place I never even lived. It was so weird. I was crying. I couldn't get myself together. And I know that's how it's going to be when I get to the continent, people. I'm going to cry because spiritual thing, you know. But my family lives on Cotton Acres Road, or they lived on Cotton Acres Road, you know, and it's not a mistake. And there are some people in my family there who still have property on Cotton Acres Road. But that's my grandma's side, okay? So I'm talking about the land that was taken is in my father's side. I'm sorry, my father's side, my granddaddy's side. And my grandma's side, they're the ones, they still have some property down there. Yeah, on Cotton Acres Road. Like, come on now. Do I need to say more? Okay. And then there's a lot with my family. We were listed, my granddaddy and his children, or great-grandfather, were listed as mulattoes. So there's a mystery going on in our family, because we were told that we were Native American. And I told my daddy, I said, on the census, it says that granddaddy was, and his children were mulattoes. What's up with that, you know? So, you know, I did a little research in Google. I typed in, well, were Native Americans sometimes called mulattoes? And the verdict was this, that a lot of Americans, African Americans or white Americans, have this theme of wanting to say that they are part Native American. And they said, the person who wrote this article, and I'm going to try to find it again and leave the link in the description box below. But the person who did this article is a person who, you know, works with Ancestry, DNA, and all that. And in their research, what they found was that as far as African Americans go, the reason that they like to say that we are part Native American, when children start asking, like, my father has these eyes that look like they're a cross between, I don't know, blue and gray. You know, he has these funny eyes. And some of my grandchildren, they skip me, but some of my grandchildren have those eyes like my dad, you know. Two of my grandchildren came out with gray eyes. One of them, his eyes just changed and they're just light. And then the little girl, she still has these, you know, gray eyes that look almost translucent. Her eyes are kind of scary. And so, you know, when we go to ask him, well, why do I look like this? Why is this way? Or why? You know, the article says that a lot of African Americans would pass down, or prefer to pass down, that we have Native American in our family, rather than saying, you know, your great-great-great-grandma was raped by the slave master. They don't like to talk about it. And I just found that intriguing. I thought that everybody liked to share what they went through back in the day. But I found out when I went to ask my favorite grandma before she passed away, you know, what happened, and she didn't want to tell me anything. Now, my other grandma, both of these grandmas are fair-skinned. My mother's mother, my father is brown like me. And my mother was fair-skinned, like fair-skinned, like a white lady. And her situation, which is the other big mystery in my family, I want to know what's up with her family, because I only knew her father, and that's it. When I look up her father's situation, which he's supposed to have a white parent, my granddaddy looked straight up mixed, her father. I don't know, his father is not listed, his mom is not listed. There's no siblings to be found. Yet on my father's side, you can find everything. Somebody's already online adding this information, and it's like, even if you just search old records, like I said, his grandfather, my great granddaddy, you can find these census records. It's so cool. Why are there no census records for my granddaddy Adrian's family? And they are the Darnabys. So that is such a unique name to me, Darnaby. You know, I don't know. I just wanted to find out some things because my mother used to do this research before she passed away. And I can understand why she wanted to know, because she didn't know much about her family. She just knew her dad. And my granddaddy died, I believe, of alcohol poisoning. It was alcohol related. He was found, and I believe my mom found him when I was about 8 or 9 years old. And he was a sweet man. Isn't it something? The nicest, sweetest people had the roughest, toughest lives. And he drank that way. And I can only imagine why. Like, if he had no ties to his own family, can you imagine? No ties to his own parents or parents. Who knows? We don't know. He's gone. My mother never figured it out. Yeah. But so I want to know all those mysteries, and I want to know, where am I from? Where am I from in Africa? I want to know, what is my makeup, you know? So I'm not so much interested in the tribe, but I just want to know, like, you know, am I Nigerian? Because I'm a businesswoman. I like to have my own businesses. I've always worked for myself and things like that. So